ओम सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम् अवाङ्मनसगोचरम् आत्मानमखिलाधारम् आश्रयेभीष्टसिद्धये अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दान् अतीतद्वैतभानतः गुरूणाराध्य वेदान्त सारं वक्ष्ये यथामति। So we are seeing Avastu part of the Adhyaropa, and in Avastu 3 parts are there, sub-parts. One is Ajnana, second is Sukshma Prapancha, third is Sthula Prapancha. And then Vyashti, Sthula Prapancha also, Vyashti and Samashti. Vyashti we call Sharira, Samashti we call Prapancha. And Chaitanyam associated with, identified with individual body is called Vishwa. Chaitanyam identified with the totality of all the bodies is called Vaishwanaraha or Virat. And now in this paragraph 115, coming paragraph, the experience of Vishwa along with Vaishwanara is described. And it's a long paragraph. Did we read that paragraph? No. Tadanim eto Vishwavaishwanaro Digvatarkavarunashvibihi Kramat niyantritena Shrotradindriya panchakena Kramat shabda sparsha rupa rasa gandhan Agnindropendriyam prajapatibihi Kramat niyantritena Vagadindriya panchakena Kramat vachanadanagamana visarganandan Chandra Chaturmukha Shankarachyutaihi Kramat niyantritena Mano buddhyahankara chittakhena Antarendriya chatushkena Kramat sankalpa nishchayahankaryai chaitanscha Sarvan etan Stula vishayan anubhavatah Jagritasthano hi bahih prajnah Bahih prajnah shubhya.
He is not in our book. He is not
in which one?
In this book. Jagritasthano bahih prajnah.
He is not there?
No, he.
So he said
Ba only there?
Like somebody said Jagaritasthano.
No, he is by mistake. जागरितस्थानो बहिष्प्रज्ञः
जागरितस्थानो बहिष्प्रज्ञः
इत्यादि श्रुतेः
इत्यादि श्रुतेः.
There we are बहिष्प्रज्ञः, but बहिष्प्रज्ञ is a popular word. Huh? It should be grammatically बहिष्प्रज्ञ only it should be. बहिष्प्रज्ञः, कुप्पो कप्पो.
I think later sutras are there. Later sutras are there which might make it compulsory. Later sutras. Below the sutra there are some exception sutras.
Yes. By later sutra these are made
I have to check maybe.
alternate. Okay. This kappocha is a vaikalpika only. Bahishprajna only they have given. We will see in the original book. Somehow in my mind Bahishprajna is there.
I think something Mandukya, it is Bahishprajna.
This is Mandukya only. So.
In the text which we use during the...
Yeah. Bahishprajna only. Yeah. So they have written Bahishprajna, but in this book also they have written Bahishprajna. Ityadi shrutehe.
Ityadi shrutehe.
Anyway, meaning wise there will not be difference. Yeah. So such a long sentence it is, where starting is Tadanim. Tadanim is at that time. That time is Jagradavasthayam, in the waking state. Main sentence is Vishwa Vaishvanaro, Eto Vishwa Vaishvanaro, these Vishwa and Vaishvanara, Sthula Vishayan Anubhavataha. So we have to connect with that. Eto Vishwa Vaishvanaro, Sthula Vishayan Anubhavataha. These two, Vishwa and Vaishvanara, Anubhavataha, experience Sthula Vishayan, gross objects. Okay? And Sarvan Etan, all these gross objects see, they experience, both of them. Here mainly experience is by Vishwa only, but Vishwa is identified with, as a Vaishvanara is identified with each Vishwa, therefore it is Vishwa Vaishvanaro. Anubhavataha. And what are the objects? Sarvan Etan, or these objects? That objects are given in three groups. One is the Jnanendriya Vishaya, other is Karmendriya Vishaya, other is Antahkarana Vishaya. So Vishwa and Vaishvanara together experience all these gross objects, Sthula Vishaya, gross objects, which are consisting of Jnanendriya Vishaya, Karmendriya Vishaya and Antarendriya Vishaya, Antahkarana Vishaya. Okay, so three groups of objects are enjoyed by these two. And these objects are experienced by what? Shrotradri Indriya Panchaka, by the group of 5 organs of perception, starting with Shrotra, then Vagadindriya Panchaka, the group of 5 organs of actions, starting with organ of speech, and Antarendriya Chatushka, a group of 4 consisting of a group of 4 inner organs. So 3 groups of objects are there, 3 groups of organs are there. That's why it is becoming bigger. So he wants to give the details of all. What is said in Tattva Bodha in 1 or 2 pages, he is giving in 1 paragraph. In Tattva Bodha, these details are given. So 3 groups of objects, 3 groups of organs, and 3 groups of devatas who are presiding over these organs. So totally 9 groups will be there. That's why the sentence is big. 3 organs of objects, 3 organs of organs, and 3 organs of presiding deities of the organs. The presiding deities who are presiding over the organs. The deities which are presiding over karmendriyas, the Jnanendriyas and Antarindriyas. Alright? So that is what the content of this sentence is. Vishwa and Vaishvanara experiences the objects consisting of 3 groups with the help of the 3 groups of organs presided over by 3 groups of devatas. Okay, this is the content. Now let us see the details. The first group is described. The first group of objects is what? Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandhan, Anubhavataha. Vishwa and Vaishvanara are experiencing Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. You know the meaning. With the help of what? Kramat means in order. Shrotra, Dindriya, Panchakena. By the group of 5 organs of perception, starting with the ears. And these 5 organs of perception, Niyantritena, these organs are controlled. By whom? By the devatas. In the same sequence, what are the devatas? Dik Devata. Dik Devata controls which? Shrotram. Vata, Vayu Devata controls Sparshendriya. Arka, the sun, controls the organs of sight, Chakshurindriya. And Varuna is controlling the organs of rasa, taste. Ashvi, with Ashwini Kumara, they are controlling the organ of smell. Okay, so Dik, Vata, Arka, Varuna, Ashvibhihi. Ashvibhihi is the name. Ashwini Kumara, that Ashvi also they call. Ashvibhihi. Ashwin, I think Ashvibhihi becomes. So, Ashvibhihi, Dik, Vata, Arka, Varuna, Ashvibhihi, Kramat Niyantritena, Shrotradindriya Panchakena, Kramat Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandhan, Anubhavataha. We have to connect with Anubhavata to make sense of each part of the sentence. Vishwa and Vaishvanara experience Shabdadi with the help of Shrotradi, which is controlled by these 5 devatas. Okay? And all this krama is to be followed. Krama means in order, sequentially. So Dik is controlling Shrotra and Shrotra is experiencing Shabda in that manner, order. Therefore kramat, sequentially, respectively. Alright. Now the second group. So we have seen now a group of sense objects, group of sense organs and group of devatas presiding over the sense organs. Now comes the group of karmendriyas, group of their field, group of the field of karmendriyas and group of the devatas presiding over karmendriyas. That is the second part. So we can go to this next, after skipping one line, Vachana, Adana, Gamana, Visarga, Ananda, Anandan. Vagadindriya Panchakena. With the help of Panchakamis, with the help of the group of 5 organs of action, starting with Vak, organ of speech. And what are the objects of the field of the karmendriyas? Here, objects in the sense of field. Vak will have Vachana, speaking. Then Hasta will have Adana. Adana means taking. Then Vak, Pani, Pada. Pada will have the object Gamana, going. Then the Payu will have the is field, Visarga. Visarga means excretion. The waste material disposal is called Visarga. and Upastha will have Ananda. This the joy of procreation. So with the help of the group of 5 organs of action, Vishwa and Vaishvanara experience these 5 fields. 5 objects we can say, 5 fields. What? Vachana, Adana, Gamana, Visarga, Ananda. Adana means taking. Okay. And these Indriya, organs of actions, which are having these 5 objects, 5 fields, such as Vachana, etc., this group of organs is controlled by the 5 devatas, presided over by 5 devatas. What are those devatas? Agni presides over Vagindriya. Indra presides over Hastendriya, Pani, hand. Then Upendra, the Vamana. So Upendra is presiding over the Padendriya. And Yama is presiding over Visarga. It's a very appropriate thing. Waste disposal, he also the disposal only. So he disposal department. And Prajapati, he is presiding over Upastha. Prajapati means one with the Lord of Praja. So his job is to procreate. So he is presiding over this Upasthendriya. So Vishwa and Vaishvanara experience the field of Vachana, etc. with the help of Vagadi Indriya, Panchaka, which is presided over by these 5 devatas. Niyantrita means controlled. These 5 organs of action are controlled by these 5 devatas. So this is the second group, second set, consisting of 3 groups. One was Jnanendriya Vishaya, now Karmendriya Vishaya completed. Now comes the Antahkarana Vishaya. With the help of Antahkarana, Mana, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chittakhyena, Antarendriya Chatushkena. With the help of Chatushka, Chatushka means group of 4. Group of 4 what? Antarendriya, a group of 4 internal organs. And what are those internal organs? Manaha, mind, Buddhi, intellect, Ahankara, ego, Chitta, the faculty of memory. Akhya means name. With the help of a group of 4 internal organs called having the name, mind, intellect, ego and faculty of memory. By that, what do they experience? Sankalpa. By Mana, Sankalpa. So, through the mind, what is experienced is Sankalpa. Sankalpa means that Samyak Kalpa. Something is like this. Or the idea of pros. And we have to consider cons also. Idea of pros and cons. Buddhi, Nishchaya. Ahankara, Ahankarya. Ahankarya means this identity. So we experience the identity. And Chaita means the object of memory. Chaita means Chitta, Chitta Sambandhi. So object of memory is called Chaita. Chaita. So Sankalpa, Nishchaya, Ahankarya and Chaitan. This refers to Vishayas. So Vishwa and Vaishvanara experience these 4 objects with the help of 4 internal organs called Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, Chitta. And this Mano, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chitta, through which this Vishwa, Vaishvanara are experiencing Sankalpadi, they are, these organs, internal organs are Niyantrita, presided over, controlled by Chandra, Chaturmukha, Shankara, Achyuta. Chandra is presiding over Manaha. Chaturmukha is presiding over Buddhi. And Shankara is presiding over Ahankara. And Achyuta is presiding over Chitta. Sometimes they use the word Vasudeva. Chittasya Vasudevaha. In Tattvabodha Vasudeva. But here Vasudeva is called Achyuta. So mana, buddhi, ahankara, chitta, which are niyantrita, presided over by these four: Chandra, Chaturmukha, Shankara and Achyuta Devatas. By them they are controlled. And thus Sarvan Etan completed. So all these objects, Sthula Vishayan, gross objects, Anubhavataha, they experience. Here you may wonder, Sankalpa Nishchaya are not considered like, don't look like Sukshma Vishaya. They don't like Sthula Vishaya. They look like Sukshma Vishaya. But they are experienced when there is identification with Sthula Sharira, therefore they are also included in this. Sukshma Vishayas are those which are experienced in dream world. So even though we are experiencing the Sankalpa, Nishchaya, etc. to Sukshma Sharira, but while having the identification with the gross body. Therefore Sthula Vishayan Anubhavataha. Kau Anubhavataha? Vishva Vaishvanaro. Alright. So now that description of experience is over. And for the Shruti is given. Jagrita Sthanaha Bahishpragdaha Vaishvanaraha. So Vaishvanara or Vishva is Jagrita Sthana. Jagritam Sthanam Yasya. Jagritam is the place, the field for whom is Bahishpragdaha, is having the external pragda, is having these experiences outside of the outside objects. In general, outside objects. Alright. And afterwards, Ityadi is there, no? So we have to add one word. Sthula book, iti shrutehe. Sthula book Vaishvanaraha. So that is meant by Ityadi. Shrutehe. Alright. So now, oneness between this Vishwa and Vaishvanara is given. So far, this Vyashti, Samashti, Sthula, Upadhi was talked about, their titles were talked about. Vyashti, Samashti, Upahita Chaitanya's titles were talked about, their experiences talked about. He is following a particular format. If you go, he is following that. And now, the oneness between the individual and total is given in the next sentence. Vyashti and Samashti Upadhi and Vyashti Samashti Upahita Chaitanya, both of them have got oneness. That is being said in the next sentence. Atra api anayoho sthula vyashti samashtyoho. Anything different? Tadupahita Vishwa Vaishvanarayoho cha Vanavrukshavat Tadavacchinnakashavaccha Jalashaya Jalavat Tadgata Pratibhimbakashavaccha Purvavat Abhedaha. Atrapi. Atrapi means with regard to the gross creation. So with regard to the gross upadhi, also anayoho, of these two, sthula vyashti samashtyoho, sthula vyashti samashtyoho, upadyoho, of these sthula vyashti upadhi and samashti upadhi, we have to connect with what? Abhedaha. Sthula vyashti upadhi called sthula sharira and sthula samashti called sthula prapancha, both of them are upadhi. So sthula vyashti upadhi and sthula samashti upadhi, both of them have got abhedaha, oneness. From the standpoint of being the product of sthula, both of them are one. Sthula vyashti. Sthula vyashti means what? Sthula sharira, individual gross body. So vyashti means individual. gross individual body and sthula samashti, gross totality, a gross total universe, both of them have got abheda. This bhautikatva, sthula mahabhuta janyatva drishtya, from the standpoint of being born of gross elements, both of them have got abheda. Is it clear? So we have to connect appropriately. Sthula vyashti samashtyoho purvavat, as before. Purvavat means what? The sukshmavat. Just as at the sukshma level there was oneness between the sukshma vyashti and sukshma samashti, similarly here also there is abheda between sthula vyashti upadi and sthula samashti upadi. And for that example will be what? Vana vrukshavat. We have to take one from each part. Vana vrukshavat, like the forest and the tree are essentially one. Similarly, sthula vyashti and sthula samashti are one. So sthula vyashti, for that udaharanam is what? Vruksha. Sthula samashti udaharanam is vana. So just as vana and vruksha has got oneness, essential oneness, similarly sthula vyashti and sthula samashti has got oneness. So we can read like this: anayoho sthula vyashti samashtyoho vana vrukshavat abhed purvavat abhedaha. Alright, then and another example here in this regard itself, another example, jalashaya jalavat, like water, like this water body, reservoir and water, individual water, how they have got oneness? Similarly sthula vyashti and sthula samashti has got oneness. So anayoho sthula vyashti samashtyoho upadyoho vanavrukshavat jalashaya jalavaccha purvavat abhedaha. That is how connection is. Then tadupahita vaishva vaishvanarayoho cha abhedaha. First we will take that. Tadupahita. Tadupahita means sthula vyashti samashti upahita. If we put it simpler words, sthula vyashti upahita chaitanyam, which Vishwa, consciousness conditioned by individual upadhi of the gross body, or individual gross means individual gross body, consciousness conditioned by individual gross body, which is called Vishwa, and samashti upahita chaitanyam called Vaishvanara, consciousness conditioned by the upadhi of total gross universe called Vaishvanara. This between Vishwa and Vaishvanara there is abhedaha. So consciousness conditioned by individual upadhi, what is it called? Vishwa. Consciousness conditioned by the total gross upadhi called Vaishvanara. This Vishwa and Vaishvanara have got abhedaha, oneness. For that example are what? Tadavachinna akashavat, vana vruksha avachinna akashavat. Just as there is oneness between the space conditioned by the forest and the space conditioned by the individual tree, there is oneness. Similarly, Vishwa and Vaishvanara has got oneness. Another example is what? Tadgata pratibimba kashavaccha. Just as the space reflected in individual water and the space reflected in the body of water, both of them have got oneness. Similarly, Vishwa and Vaishvanarayoho abhedaha. So here how will we say? Anayoho tadupahita Vishwa Vaishvanarayoho cha tadavachinna kashavat and tadgata pratibimba kashavat cha purvavat abhedaha. In simple words, Vyashti and Samashti Upadhi has got abhedaha, and Vyashti Upahita Chaitanya and Samashti Upahita Chaitanya has got abheda. Because essentially upadhis are one, and therefore Upahita also one. Because in Upahita two things are there. One is Upadhi and other is consciousness. So Upadhi is oneness, we have said already. Vyashti and Samashti Upadhis are one, and Chaitanyam is of course one, and therefore both of them are one. Purvavad abheda. Here when we are saying oneness of Vyashti, Samashti, Upadhi, it is in the sense from the standpoint of both of them being essentially one. Essentially one means what? Both of them are Sthula Mahabhuta Karyam. So Sthula Mahabhuta Karyatva Visheshat Tayoho Abhedaha. Is it clear? So being the product of these gross elements, both of them, Vyashti Upadhi, Samashti Upadhi are one. Okay. So he wants to tell everywhere, so he is following that, yes. But with Sthula this is over. This is the third time we are saying, last time we are saying this. Okay. Now but he wants to further, lumping up. So he has done the Vyashti Samashti lump one. Vyashti and Samashti make one. Then we have got now three Samashti. Sthula Prapancha, Sukshma Prapancha, Karana Prapancha. So he said, how about making all three of them one? Like National Federation is there, is a combination of all the state federation. Now we want to was International Federation. So like that he is doing in the next sentence. Generally this type of description is not found, but he is doing that. It is useful to get little wider idea. Indirectly it will be suggested, but in this manner I have not seen that now this Samashti, three Samashti we got, threefold Samashti. Now threefold Samashti are combined to make one Maha Samashti. That is said in this next one. Etesham Sthula Sukshma Evam Panchīkrita Panchabhutebhyah
Evam Panchīkrita Panchabhutebhyah
Sthula Prapanchotpattihi
Sthula Prapanchotpattihi.
Evam, in this manner, just he is concluding, in this manner, Sthula Prapanchotpattihi, there is creation of gross universe. From what? Panchīkrita Panchabhutebhyah, from the grossified elements, quintuplicated elements. In this manner, there is creation of gross universe from grossified elements. Alright. Now comes this Mahasamashti. Okay. Etesham Sthula Sukshma Karana Prapanchanaamapi
Etesham Sthula Sukshma Karana Prapanchanaamapi
Samashtihi Ekaha Mahan Prapanchaha Bhavati
Samashtihi Ekaha Mahan Prapanchaha Bhavati
Yatha Avantaravananam Samashtihi
Yatha Avantaravananam Samashtihi
Ekam Mahadvanam Bhavati
Ekam Mahadvanam Bhavati
Yatha Va Avantarajalashayanam Samashtihi
Yatha Va Avantarajalashayanam Samashtihi
Ekaha Mahan Jalashayaha
Ekaha Mahan Jalashayaha.
In fact, there also you should have read Sthula Sukshma Karana Prapanchanaam api Samashtihi Eko Mahan Prapanchaha. Okay. So now so far what we have seen? Adnana Vyashti Samashti. So Vyashti can be resolved into Samashti because Vyashti Samashti are not separate. So we got Adnana Prapancha, means Karana Prapancha. So Karana Prapancha, then we got Sukshma Prapancha, then Sthula Prapancha. But from this perception we go, then Sthula Sukshma Karana Prapancha. From Karya to Karana we go, then Sthula Sukshma Karana Prapancha. Etesham, of these Sthula Sukshma Karana Prapanchanaam api Samashtihi, totality, aggregate of even, gross, subtle, suksham they have written, no? Gross, subtle and causal world. Totality of even, gross, subtle and causal world. Ekah mahan prapanchah bhavati becomes samashti bhavati. Samashti becomes ekah, one, mahan, vast, prapanchah, universe. So we'll write here universe, and for that prapancha we'll write what? World. So generally compared to world, universe is bigger. That's why we have got Miss World and Miss Universe also. You know that? Miss World and Miss Universe. Okay. So, Stula Sukshma Karana Prapanchanam api Samashtihi Ekaha Mahan Prapanchaha Bhavati. Alright. So it's clear, but we can understand with the help of example. He gives Yatha, just as Avantara Vananam Samashtihi Ekam Mahadvanam Bhavati. Just as Samashti, the totality, the aggregate of Avantara Vana. Avantara means the secondary forest of what is called sub-forest. This aggregate of sub-forest Bhavati becomes Ekam, big, vast, Mahadvanam, big forest. One Mahadvanam. Ekam, one Mahadvanam, big forest Bhavati. Just as the totality or aggregate of secondary or sub-forest become one big forest. So here we can take the example. We have got about 50 trees of mangoes. So we will call Ambravanam. Then we have got 60 or 70 trees of neem. Neem means neem. Neem means, you know, neem. Neem. English also they call neem. Okay. The Hindi में भी neem बोलते हैं. गुजराती में लिमड़ा बोलते हैं. Neem. So Sanskrit we have to say neem. English we have to say neem. So that's the difference. So the difference is there, no? So we have got Neema Vanam, Amravanam and Neema Vanam. And then we have got Pippala, Ashwatha Vanam. So third is Ashwatha Vanam. Three only, we don't go further. So you should know what about this Khadira? No, the three only, enough. So third is, we have got Ashwatha Vanam. Now all of them put together we can say what? Mahavanam. We can say Mahavanam. Mahadvanam is a Vyastapadam. We make it Samasa, it will be Mahavanam. What is it? It is Sutra, no? Sabadarikarnyat, I think. So Mahavanam it becomes. Clear? So Yatha Avantara. So Amravanam, the Neemavanam and this Ashwathavanam will be called which Vanam? Each one will be called what? Avantaravanam. And all three put together will be called Mahadvanam or Mahavanam. Okay? Similarly, our Sthula Prapancha, Sukshma Prapancha, Karana Prapancha are like what? Avantaravanam. They are Vanam. No doubt Vanam. Compared to the individual, they are Vanam. Samashti. But now three Samashtis put together becomes Mahan Prapanchaha. Vast universe. Vast totality. Okay. This is one example. Just as the totality of individual, totality of secondary or sub-forest become one great forest. One example. Yathava, or just as Avantara Jalashayanam Samashtihi. The totality, aggregate of the sub Jalashaya, the small water bodies or individual water body. The totality of Avantara individual water bodies such as Vapi, Kupa, Tadaga, Nadi, they will be called Avantara Jalashaya. So Avantara Jalashayanam Samashtihi Ekaha Mahan Jalashayaha, become one great water body, one vast water body. In fact, we can see that we have got how many oceans? 7 or no? Sapta Samudra. You know the names? Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, then Atlantic Ocean, then Black, Indian. Okay, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, then Red Sea, Arctic Ocean. Still we have reached 4 only. Then
I think there are 7 continents.
5 oceans.
5 only?
Are not
Okay, 5. Okay, 5 also. Acha hua, chalo. 5, we don't have to search for more. 5 oceans. I thought 7. Okay, 5. So, 5 oceans, so each one will be like our Sthula Prapancha, Sukshma Prapancha, Karana Prapancha. But all 3 of them can be looked upon as the oceanic body. From the, if you see from space, from Chandra or somewhere, all of 3 of them will look one water body only. In fact, in the globe picture, you see all of them are making one only. So that like that Mahavanam Jalashaya, that's what Avantara Jalashayanam Samashti Ekaha Mahan Jalashaya. Vast expanse of water. One Swamiji uses the word vast expanse of water. Jalashaya is expanse of water. One vast expanse of water is there. Similarly, Sthula Sukshma Karana Prapanchanam Samashtihi Ekaha Mahan Prapanchaha Bhavati. So when we say Maha Prapancha, it will include all 3 of them. Okay. Now, he wants to say in the next sentence that the consciousness conditioned by each one of them, consciousness conditioned by each samashti, 3 samashtis are there, no? Avantara samashti. Consciousness conditioned by each Avantara samashti is one and the same. And also consciousness identified with one Avantara samashti and consciousness identified with Mahasamashti also one and the same. Is it clear? Oneness among the 3 Avantara. Oneness among the 3 Avantara means what? Consciousness identified by this Karana Prapancha is called what? Ishvara. Identified with Sukshma Prapancha? Hiranyagarbha. And third is Vaishvanara. So, and now suppose we said Mahasamashti, we don't have number. Consciousness identified with Mahasamashti. Suppose we call Parameshvara. Okay? That is called Parameshvara. Sometimes we handle this by saying Karana Prapancha Upahita Chaitanyam as Antaryami. So name will be like this: Vaishvanara, Hiranyagarbha and Antaryami. And all 3 put together we call Ishvara. Is it clear? All 3. Ishvara is what? Vishwa also, Tejas also, and this Vaishvanara also, Hiranyagarbha also, and Antaryami also. So that we put Ishvara. But now Ishvara we have used for Karana. Therefore what we have to do? Maheshvara or Parameshvara. So consciousness endowed with Mahasamashti, let us call Parameshvara. Now, is it clear, Karan? Okay. Now, he wants to say that Vaishvanara and Hiranyagarbha are one. Because Hiranyagarbha are what? Vaishvanara and Hiranyagarbha, consciousness identified with Sthula Samashti and consciousness identified Sukshma Samashti. Both of them are essentially one and the same. Consciousness identified with the Sukshma Prapancha and Karana Prapancha, essentially one and the same. Is it clear? So he wants to show the identity of all three of them. Vaishvanara, Hiranyagarbha and Antaryami or Ishvara. And each individual Avantara Samashti also has got oneness with this Mahasamashti. And consciousness identified with individual Avantara Samashti and consciousness identified with Mahasamashti are also one. That is implied. But immediately what is saying that consciousness behind the Vaishvanara, Hiranyagarbha and Antaryami is the same. There is only one consciousness which is there as Vaishvanara, as Hiranyagarbha and Antaryami or Ishvara. That's what it says in the next one. Etadupahitam Vaishvanarādīśvara paryantam Chaitanyam api Avantaravanaavachinnákāśavat Avantara Jalasayagata Pratibimbakáśavacca ekam eva
Avantara Jalasayagata Pratibimbakáśavacca ekam eva.
Etadupahitam. Now, etat shabdena, the one tikakara says Avantara Mahaprapanchopahitam. Etadupahitam means conditioned by the upadhi of Avantara and Mahaprapancha. So Avantara Mahaprapanchopahitam Chaitanyam. Consciousness conditioned by the Avantara Samashti and Mahasamashti. And what is that? Vaishvanaradi Ishvara Paryantam. Starting from Vaishvanara up to the Ishvara. So what does it refer? Vaishvanara, Hiranyagarbha and Ishvara. Just for one word he used the word Paryantam. Vaishvanaradi, starting with Vaishvanara up to the Ishvara. Conscious, huh?
If Mahasamashti is also there, then here even the fourth one, Antaryami, will be included.
Here Ishvara refers to the Karana Prapancha Upahita Chaitanya.
Because in the Etad we included 4 upadhis.
Like 4 really it is not 4, no?
But
Three individual which constitute the fourth. Yeah. But another way of saying is only 3 individual. One way is either you put 3, really speaking 3 and 4 are not separate, no? 3 only constitute the fourth. So Etad means the Avantara Mahaprapancha or Avantara Samashti. Avantara Samashti Upahitam Chaitanyam Vaishvanaradi Ishvara Paryantam Api Ekam Eva is one alone. Means what? Vaishvanara, Hiranyagarbha and Ishvara or Antaryami is one alone. Is it clear? Vaishvanara, Ishvara and Vaishvanara, Hiranyagarbha and Ishvara are one alone. See, so far what he was doing, between Vyashti and Samashti, oneness he was showing. Vyashti Sthula Sharira, Samashti Sthula Prapancha are one. Vyashti Sukshma Sharira and Samashti Sukshma Prapancha are one. Vyashti Agdanam, Samashti Agdanam are one. Now between this Chaitanyam identified, Chaitanyam conditioned by the Sthula Prapancha, Sthula Samashti, and Chaitanyam conditioned by the Sukshma Samashti, they are one. And Chaitanyam conditioned by Karana Prapancha, that also one. So Vaishvanaradi Ishvara Paryantam Chaitanyam. Chaitanyam starting with Vaishvanara and ending with Ishvara. So what will it mean? Vaishvanara Rupa Chaitanyam, Ishvara Rupa Chaitanyam, Hiranyagarbha Rupa Chaitanyam and Ishvara Rupa Chaitanyam is what? Ekameva, one alone. And by Chakara we should understand that Vaishvanara and Parameshvara also one. Parameshvara means what? Maha Samashti Upahita Chaitanyam, Parameshvara and this Vaishvanara are one. Is it clear? That we are adding. Immediately not mentioned, we are adding. Okay. Then, for that example he gives. So, twofold oneness is given. Each Avantara Chaitanyam is one because essentially Chaitanyam is one. And essentially one Upadhi is one. Why? Because Sukshma alone is evolved as the Sthula. Karanam alone is evolved as the Sukshma. Therefore, even this Upadhi level there is oneness. Because Ajnanam alone is appearing as Sukshma, Sukshma alone is appearing as Sthula. Therefore, Sthula Samashti Upahita Chaitanyam and Sukshma Samashti Upahita Chaitanyam, Hiranyagarbha, both are one. Vaishvanara and Hiranyagarbha are one. That is why in Upanishad when they give the description, many times we see that overlapping will be there. So it will applicable to Hiranyagarbha also and Virat also, because both of them are one. Okay. So Vaishvanaradi Ishvara Paryantam Chaitanyam Ekameva. And as I said, we can see that Avantara Samashti Upahita Chaitanyam and Maha Samashti Upahita Chaitanyam also Ekameva. Okay. And for that example is given Avantara Vanavachinna Kashavat, like the space which are and conditioned by this Avantara Vana, sub-forest, subsidiary forest. As I gave the example, we have got Ambravana, we have got Nimavana and we have got Ashwathavana. So Ambravana Akasha and Nimavana Akasha are essentially same. And similarly Nimavana Akasha and Ashwathavana Akasha same. So that is what is the meant here. Avantara Vanavachinna Akashavat Ekameva. So here how do we see the example? Yatha Avantara Vanavachinna Akashanam Ekatvam Tatha Vaishvanaradinam Ekatvam. Okay. Avantara Vanavachinna Akashavat. Or if you look upon from the Samashti angle, Mahasamashti angle. So Mahasamashti, this Akasha is conditioned by this individual forest, like the Ambravana and this Nimavana and Ashwathavana is one only. That also is one only. That originally is only Samashti Akasha alone is appearing as the Ambravanavachinna, Nimavanavachinna and this Ashwathavanavachinna Akasha. So it is one only. So Samashti Drishti also one. And individually also we can say one. Or Avantara Jalashayagata Pratibimba Akasha Vacche Ekameva. And the space reflected in Avantara Jalashaya, the subsidiary water bodies, is one alone. The reflection in the secondary water bodies is one alone. So the one Akasha alone is reflected. Whether it is seen in the Tadaga, the reflected in Tadaga means a pond, or it is in the well, or it is in river, whatever. Okay, so it's one only. So there is oneness of this consciousness conditioned by different upadhis. That is the message. There is oneness of consciousness conditioned by different upadhis. Alright. Now, when you are describing this, consciousness conditioned by upadhi. So you are making two, consciousness and upadhi. So as if there are two things, and there will be contradiction because it is said Sarvam Brahma. So Sarvam refers to upadhi. Sarvam is this Drishya Prapancha, which is upadhi rupa. Brahma is the Upahita Chaitanyam. So, but there is a Samanadikaranyam, Sarvam Brahma. So this upadhi also is Brahman. So that Vakya will be contradicted if you are using this type of expression. Upahita. When you say Upahita, I mean upadhi and upahita are different. So now he wants to say that in Sarvam Kalvedam Brahma there is Vachyartha and Lakshyartha. So when there is no separation between upadhi and upahita, a separation between Shuddha and upadhi, then there is a Vachyartha. There is no separation, then Vachyartha, and there is separation Lakshyartha. Those ideas we will see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.